Good evening. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. Now, since we visited the Great Library last time, we have done a few things. Firstly, we've actually used our grimoires. The first one, the mental one, we gave to Sinister 7. Namely, we're trying to boost their intelligence up to max. Why am I doing this, you may ask? Because that would allow me to upgrade Lad's Got Talent, which promoted Sinister from henchman to hero, to mastery, which would provide 3 of each physical, mental, and martial stat points, and would raise all their maximums by 2. It would also provide 14 skill points and 2 offensive points, making Sinister incredibly good at their job, to say the least. We also gave Serious Armor. We also gave him the physical. We gave him the physical grimoire and boosted his toughness to 9, so he's more tanky now, which will hopefully keep him alive. And we also gave Marshall to the Alcoholic. Strictly speaking, we gave it into accuracy, which increases his crit chance by a fair bit. It also allows him to bypass dodge a lot better. We've also taken the time to give him some training so that he will get Web of Steel, much like Cyclone has, which will make him all the better for dodging. But, okay, with that out of the way, let us see what the new day shall bring. Let's see, Serious Arms recovered, Grey Vested's is still receiving treatment. Mr. Troves is recovered, so he's back, and so is Scythe. Alcoholic's still training, and we have nothing else to report. Okay, so what have we got to choose from today? We have a Brutal Vision of Dread, which is a Wordstone Rush. The other 2 are Crush Their Will. I don't normally do this, but let's just send a scout out, just to... Okay, marked for death. Aha, difficulty. Yeah, we can do this.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
And from the fact that we're going after warp trinkets, plus the nature of the names of our targets, we are up against Skaven. Deploying around our wagon, so are they. So this will be... So, obviously they're going to probably catch up to us at some point, but... Here's where they are, the Spleen Takers. Here's where we are. Unfortunately, most of the Wordstones on there closer to them than us. Which isn't great, but we'll do what we can. And Valentine is back as well, so they will be rejoining us. Because the Impressive takes up 2 slots that can effectively be used by either heroes or just normal henchmen. So while the Alcoholic's gone, we'll be having a few more of our people in the field. They're just not necessarily going to be, you know, as big and tanky and can deal as much damage as he can. But they can interact with items and such, so bit of a trade-off there. Okay. so we are here. We want to be either there or there. Okay. Preferably, we don't want to go too far ahead, because that's how you end up surrounded by rats and eaten. And that's never fun. I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing, but I feel like that's a very niche market. But damn, these little rat buggers are fast. Like, the fact that Sinister can actually outpace so many of them is a testament, but still, damn. Yes, slight announcement. This will be the last day I will be at my parents' place and using their internet. So from here on out, my upload speed and the rate at which I'm uploading videos will return to what it was originally, which was more or less one a day with potentially having missing days depending on what my work schedule is. Because I generally have to upload videos late at night so that I'm not interfering with my roommate's usage of the internet. And that can be problematic because I then have to sleep with my computer on. And after a good dusting, it's a lot quieter than it was, but yeah, it can if you're going to work the next day, and you're having trouble sleeping, it can be a pain, to say the least. We're sure as hell gonna secure that cluster right there. Nothing else. Ben is moving up. At some point we're going to have to have Cyclone and a couple of other people master the use of heavy armor, which would negate pretty much the movement penalties of wearing it completely. An extra meter might not seem like much, but in the long run, it can be incredibly tactically viable to be able to move around just that little bit more for every little circle. The real problem with Skaven is I fully expect the little rat bastards to come out of the woodwork incredibly just en masse very quickly. They are rather quick, they are quick little ratty devils like that. However, we do have the party more or less together, so if nothing else, we have that going for us. I must admit, when I was deciding how to level up people, I looked into the idea of increasing Serious Armor's agility in order to make his dodging better.
A new round has started.
I've worked out very quickly that wasn't really the case, that it wouldn't be a good idea. Because at the moment he's actually minus 10% for dodge. He is not good at it at all. And giving him an extra 3 points in agility would, at best, bring him up to like 10%. So I decided to make the decision just to double down on him being tanky. Because he wouldn't be getting out of the way of hits anytime soon. But if nothing else, he can probably take them like a champ. Well, on the plus side, if and when we finally encounter the Skaven, beating them down will be kind of like trying to burst open a wordstone-filled piñata that's shaped like a rat, that is a rat and is actively trying to eat your face. But still, the rewards will be nice, green, and potentially dangerous to pick up. Ah, that's just a box. Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna pull 7 back a little bit, just to still be within range of Miss Lana, as well as to not put themselves in a position where they're going to be, you know, overwhelmed by rodents. Because no one wants to be swarmed by a vermintide. Another Warhammer Fantasy game. That, honestly, I'm tempted to... I might entertain the idea of making a series around. Or at least just a couple of one-shots. Because a bunch of my friends also have the game, as well as the fact that they're YouTubers, so it would be interesting, if nothing else. I have no idea where the bloody rat was, but apparently Miss Lana saw it, and damn if she didn't pull that shot off. Hell, she even critted the damn thing. I don't know where it is, I don't know what it is, but by hell did she hit it. I think it's somewhere on the other side of the wall, but hang on, let's... Oh, it's over here. Damn. She is deadly. And the fact that it's one of our targets and the leader of their warband just makes it even more impressive. Okay, first step, secure the cluster, because cluster be good eating. And oh look, we see another rat. Another couple of rats. They're assassin and a grey seer, neither of which are our targets to kill. God damn, I knew Miss Lana was a good shot, but damn. I am legitimately afraid of her now. I mean that in the best way possible, but good lord. Still, at least taking out one of their leaders early on without any sort of fight. Well, that is definitely a boon for us. We're just gonna get the rest of the gun line up here into position to provide cover for Cyclone, as well as potentially cover for the rest of our forces as we move them up. Because we know there's gonna be a fight in this little gap here. Though to our benefit if we do this right. Because if we can lure them through the gap, we can potentially have a situation where we can have 3-on-1 without them being able to really properly support them. Which, honestly, that suits us just fine. Yeah, these three up the front just absolutely wasting anything that comes through the gap. With... those are basically things you can get with Conrad providing support to make sure they don't just flank around. A new round has started. I'm also fairly sure the rat we just killed had a fair bit of stone on him, so all the better. Now we just have to work out where the other targets are. See, Squin Verminhide, that name looks familiar. Yep. There, Night Runner, one of our targets. Nice. Let's see. Pest Claw. No, you're not one of our people. Not one of the ones we're after. Okay. Now how are we gonna do this? Because we know they're coming. There's one there, and two. And this split of wardstone there just isn't worth running out to get. They're both fragments. However, doing a bit of exploration over here might not hurt. Because there's a fair bit of stone over here, so there's a good chance we'll either find our targets or we'll find a lot of stone to work with. Possibly both. Alright, the first ratty son of a bitch is walking into the gun line. It has not worked out for him. And he is very much in a position where just a quick redeployment, we can basically just go out there and kill. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. I'm so used to them being able to charge the distance that I didn't expect the ambush to go off. Well, that's not great, but we do have enough people in the area that we can make this work. Yeah, just... yep, we can do this. We're in a good position for that. Though the fact that Ben is in a position, has been critted a few times, is not gonna be great. Good God. I don't know what Miss Lana's been eating, but she is just in she's just in the mood to dish out pain today. Okay, Ben is in a precarious position. No doubt about that. Take you, do. Ooh,
Objective completed.
that is-
Objectives updated.
that right there is definitely a payoff. And that was just a happy accident right there. But what I plan to work with. Because one less rat, always good for the world. Yeah, I will say just, I do know people who like rats, and have had pet rats in the past. And they have been adorable, I'm not gonna lie. But Skaven, while they can be adorable, I feel like the fact that, you know, killing them right now is probably the best thing we can all do for everyone concerned. See anything we should be aware of? No. Now let us give Ben some support. Because just making this dumb bugger do a all-alone check will probably help save his life. If nothing else. And by planting Valentine here, we can prevent the rats from coming at him from this side, which will help save him. And I do believe that's a Hellbard, or at least the Skaven version of one. Let's see. Fastblade does not have anything of interest. Not to us, anyway. Make sure their leader is still outnumbered. Just so that he has to make that check. Because I would hate to lose Ben at this stage. It really would suck. And Conrad comes through with a stun.
A new round has started.
Good. Well, there's their bloody assassin, so there's one of our targets we have to kill. The Grey Seer, yep, there's the Grey Seer, he's coming. Thankfully he's not throwing his spells around just yet, which is good. Yeah, with the fact that they're going all in, it's probably for the best that we stop Seven's scouting mission just to make sure we have the numbers, and potentially most of them will turn and flee for their lives. And I'm fairly certain that last remaining rat is the one we're after. Oh, it's another Grey Seer. And he made the check. And he is just critting like a champ. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that makes me laugh. Gonna have to get the gun line into a new position. That's easy enough. Alright, do we need to kill? We need to kill you and you. So if nothing else, we do have all three of our targets are in line of sight. Well, one of them's already dead, so both of our remaining targets are in line of sight. He is using combat claws. Well, on the plus side, he will be dead soon enough. So one target will soon be down. Damn. Didn't quite get that kill there. Oh well, it's probably for the best. Make sure we can actually get have the targets live long enough to see. Not you. Damn, we can't quite hit the Grey Seer. That's annoying. But if nothing else, we can at least keep this son of a bitch occupied. So we do have that. And annoyingly, I don't think I can actually hit the Grey Seer with Sirius. He's currently, because that's probably why the Grey Seer couldn't actually charge him. It currently tried to charge into a position where he was blocked off by his own allies. Which, as you can imagine, is just annoying as hell, but... we'll see what damage he can do to that bloody assassin. Because as long as we can keep our people alive and locked down, we just have to kill their... Let's see... I could potentially kill you, but that would risk morale. Which sucks, but... oh well. Well, on the plus side, at least you actually have a proper parry now.
A new round has started.
You're actually able to do stuff. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Neither was that. So apparently that grey bugger decided to attack as many people as possible, including doing damage to everyone around him when he failed his check not to have warp phenomena. Okay, you're down. We might as well do a bit of looting just to see if you've got... Nope, you do not... Oh no, one of the rats who has the stone on him, so... Not great, but not the worst either. And he failed his check, but he can't actually pull out of battle. Can't pull out of battle because his ways out is blocked. Still have nothing else, he can't protect himself, so there's that going for us at least. We're also going to have to move the gun line a bit more just to try and get into a more advantageous position. Because height does give you an advantage. A little bit of one. We can actually, with our ranged units, pick up skills that will make them better at actually dealing damage from higher positions.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
So there's another target down. Let's see if we can just kill this last little bugger. And we will be good. Of course, this does have the downside that we're gonna have to try and avoid killing the other rats. Simply because... well... If we kill the other ones, there's a risk that their warband will break. And I kind of want the sub-objective here. So other units are other of our people are gonna have to try and basically fight. Damn it, he missed by one. Damn. So as much as I would love to kill this little bugger, we're gonna have to try and fight to stay alive rather than fight to win on a couple of fronts. Thankfully, this shouldn't be too much of a problem once we get around to serious armor, since he's already engaged with our target. But still, I would prefer this to be over before Brendan fell. Damn. And Sirius shrugs off the fact that he's in a poisonous mist like a champ. Unfortunately, we don't get the kill just yet. And Conrad's gonna be dealing with 2-on-1 very soon, if that Gracia is any indication. Though thankfully, since he's he's one of the last people on the thing, he will hope we won't have to. Not an attack I was expecting, but that actually is something that rarely happens. Cyclone just resisted a spell cast on him. He just shrugged a successful spell too. So he just shrugged that wither off, as if it was nothing. Target down. Wonderful. And in a position where 7 can pick it up. As well as some additional stone.
Objective completed.
And potentially steal a kill. Come on, you bastard, go down. There we go. Yep, you didn't have anything on you that was worth a damn. So all that's remaining is one of their Grey Seers, and it wasn't enough to save them. They've routed. Nice. And 2 of our people went down. Let's see what the damage is.
When the Baron hears how you decimated the enemy, he will be as pleased as a halfling in a pie shop. He may even send a bit of gold by way of gratitude.
And I just realized that Ben was the one who had picked up a cluster, which we'd left. Damn, but I can't really complain. We did pick up a fit.
The gods are with you.
Not bad at all.
Remarkable.
Nice.
Fantastic.
So close to another level up there, but we'll deal. Skull fracture. Mental condition. A skull wound has left the warrior stupid, sometimes forgetting what they're doing. They have to make an intelligence test. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing that Cyclone has guidance. Let's see, chest wound. Let's see, even after recovery, this wound leaves the warrior weakened, reducing toughness and maximum toughness by 1. Not great, but we'll deal. It's recoverable. Alright, pay treatment, pay the bill. Alright. Now what was I gonna do? Oh, yes. While we're at it, we might as well take the time to... Where is it? Ah, yes, we might as well give Mr. Trove's guidance as well, because he's going... Because with recent developments, it's probably a good idea for both of our leaders to actually be able to tell people to snap out of it. But yes, I'll go through the rest of it another time, but I think that's it for now. Until then, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.